how they roll. A lot of people. We're all here to watch you guys get sworn in.
We're all here to protest us getting sworn in.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was talking to Val earlier about how long she.
Oh, this is an 8:30 meeting. We'll see what the supervisor's got in there. Yeah, this is usually one of the quicker meetings. It'll go fast. The public hearings and the public hearings are what's great.
Oh, thanks. I get to swear in Audra, and then she's
Always.
going to take over and do the
And I
rest,
think
you
now
know, but I'm,
that, listen, there was a lot of back and forth
it's,
before. I think it's all pretty much over
going
now.
that far, but yeah, staying under the radar anyway. Yeah, exactly.
Lacey, how are you? You look good. Tan. You look tan. How are you tan? Where'd you go? There it is. You did some fishing?
Daria Chef Zeta, how you doing?
So,
Nice to meet
my
you.
Civic Plus isn't quite right, and I'm not going to bug Valerie about it right now. So I'm just going off of her Dropbox that she gave me.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can.
How long you been town judge? 6 years. Oh, nice. Congrats. Hope there's no speech. Did you run this year or no? You've been in something? Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. That's the fun part, to swearing in, right?
I hold the Bible? Yeah. So someone's got to hold the Bible? My wife do that, right?
Yeah, very.
Everyone's here to see the swearing in.
Good seeing you, man.
Maureen's ready to go.
What?
I could guess so.
Tough job. It's a tough job. I don't know how to lot of animosity.
Real time.
Oh.
10 years ago. Good.
Bill, grow, don't grow, save the trees.
Yeah, they intentionally not.
See, I see a lot of rock.
Oh, of course, it's the same thing here. And you gotta play nice with them because they can pick off this town board.
They have the whole village of Sin Valley. Muncie's part of Ramapo they have, basically. So, yeah, no, they could pick up the whole town board and change everything. Is that a special Bible? Oh, nice.
Awesome. That's powerful.
Oh, my gosh.
He's on the road. He would love to be here.
That's nice.
That's why it's okay.
You want me to videotape you getting
Would he
sworn
fit
in?
in
No,
his
it'll be on. You ready? Here we go.
Say your last name again. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it 100% right.
Chef is Zeta.
Shabazina, thank you.
On my office tomorrow and ask them tell her who you are. She will go in.
If I wait a couple days, you gotta be a little bit. Okay.
That is a big
I think we gave the plot away. What do you think?
I was just going to say, is it already there?
It should have been like this for at least 5 minutes. It's all right. The guessing is over.
Okay, everyone, it's 7:03. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And can everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm going to make a motion to open the town board reorganizational meeting of January 5th, 2026 at
second.
7:04 PM.
I'll second.
Seconds. Call the question.
Who's second? I'm sorry.
Sal. Call the question.
Aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
So moved. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go into tax collector's notice of 2026.
Yes, so the 2026 tax season has officially begun. Taxes are being collected in the town clerk's office Monday through Friday, 9 to 2. Any payments received after 2 p.m. will be processed the next business day. This is Monday through Friday. The tax collector's office will be open later, extended hours, January 30th, February 27th, and March 31st from 4 to 6 p.m. What I'd like to clarify, the way the month falls this year, is that the last day to pay your January taxes is going to be February 2nd without penalty, and the same follows, I believe, for February going into March, because it falls on a weekend. Payments get made out, checks get made out to the town of Monroe Town tax collector. Cash payments are not accepted. Credit card payments, there is a 4.5% charge that the credit card company will charge for your total bill if you pay by credit card. Visa debits are $4, and a e-check payment is $2. Please be sure to include your phone number on your check. The only way we will contact you is if your check comes back for some reason. And the reason it's important to include your phone number on your check is that if you are paying at the end of the month and we're not able to contact you, you want to avoid going into getting a penalty for the following month. So that's the reason for your phone number. Payments must be postmarked no later than January 31st to avoid that penalty. It is February 2nd, however. And the last day to pay your taxes is March 31st. After that, everything goes up to the Commissioner of Finance.
Thank you. And we also have the Lakeside Ladies Auxiliary Murder Mystery. Was there anyone on the board who wanted to read that out, or Val, is that you?
I can read it. Ladies Lakeside Auxiliary is having a murder mystery on Saturday, February 7th, 2026. 6 p.m. doors open, 7 p.m. sharp, the show will start. The snow date will be Sunday, February 8th at 4 p.m. Places Lakeside Fire and Rescue Company, 147 West Monbassia Road. Cost is $45 per person. Contact Laura Ippoliti to reserve your spot ASAP at 845-325-8238. K&K Catering Food Truck will be on premises from 6 to 7:30 p.m., and coffee and cake will be provided.
Thank you. Now we have new business. I'm going to make a motion to accept the following letters of resignation. Dennis Fordham from the Monroe Conservation Commission, John Novak from Maintenance, Laura Fernandez from the Board of Assessment Review, Lauren Kelly from the Climate Smart Community, Travis Small from Dial-A-Ride, and Jackie Matazuski from Finance. Just need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Louis. Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
So moved. And now what we have all been waiting for, elected officers will now take their oath of office. With that, let's begin with Town Justice Audra Schwartz being sworn in by the Honorable Jim McKnight.
Good evening, everyone. Glad everyone has such an interest in the local politics.
I have a Bible.
Thank you. All right, we're going to hold that there so I can be ready to go.
Yeah, sure. And you want to use this microphone? Put your hand here.
Right hand.
There you go. Oh, yes, you got it
Yes,
right. I have it wrong. I'm looking at it.
Audra, be sure to speak into the microphone.
Oh, I have to speak into the
Take the mic.
microphone. Terrible.
Don't take it out, he says.
Okay.
I hear George.
That's the voice of God.
Yes, the voice of God.
Do you solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and discharge your duties as the office of Town Justice for the Town of Monroe with integrity and impartiality, so help you God?
I do.
All right, well, welcome everyone to your town justice audience.
And now, because she insisted, I will be sworn in by the Honorable Town Justice Audrey Schwartz.
All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Congratulations. I do. I need my, apparently my script is on here. Okay, hold on. Okay, if anyone knows me, they know I'm not good with these things. And I'm blind, so hold on. All right. Yep, right hand, left on the Bible. We have a stack of Bibles.
It's the code book and the Bible.
Oh, look at that. Well,
We
that's
swear to
interesting.
Monroe in this house. There we
Okay,
go.
all right, and you're here, right? Okay. I state your name.
I, Maureen Richardson,
I thought you were into Animal House. Okay. Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that you will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Town Supervisor.
and that I will faithfully discharge the office of the duties of Town Supervisor
You were very close. According to the best of your ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
That's the most important part. So help you God.
So help me God. I do.
Congratulations. You are now the Town Supervisor.
Supervisor Richardson? If I could just get you to come up, once you take your oath, if you could just come up and sign the book, please?
All right, for my
This is
next-
like a workout, you know?
For my next victim. All right, please raise your right hand. I state your name.
Do I need to come up to the mic?
Yeah, you should be. I state your name.
I, Juan Luis Rivera,
Do you solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
that you will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States blah,
and
blah,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that you will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Town Council
of Town Council
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are now sworn in as Town Council. All right.
Real
Yes.
quick, I just want to share with everyone why I have this tiny little Bible. This is my husband's Bible. It was given to him when he joined the United States Army in 1999. And it's small because he kept it on his person through all of his deployments. And so signing in tonight, I called him, I asked him if I could use it, and it's just his way of being here with me as well. Just wanted to let everyone know.
That's nice.
She's going to war here too.
Okay. All right. I state your name.
I, Bethany Amber Glenn Stevens,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Town Council
of Town Council
of the Town of Monroe
of the Town of Monroe
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Well, congratulations. You are now duly sworn as Town Council person for the Town of Monroe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, we need it for a minute. Okay, now that everyone is sworn in, I'd like to make a motion to appoint Mary Bingham to my vacancy on the board. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
So moved. Mary, would you please come up here and take your oath of office?
Got the Bible. We have our own. We have our own family Bible, yes. All right. Well, this is how many times? This will be the third. All right. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, where's my, okay, good.
I, Mary Bingham,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Town Council of the Town of Monroe,
of Town Council of the Town of Monroe.
and that I will do so, we'll skip that part. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it. That's it.
So while we're cleaning up, I just wanted to say a few words. First of all, everyone, thank you for coming. It would not be possible for us to be seated up here without each and every one of you. And my pledge to this town has always been, I will never forget sitting in those seats and who put me in that seat and who put me in this seat. So I have always stood for this town. This town has always stood with me. And now, again, I get to take this seat because of all of you. And we have a lot of work to do, and we're excited. So it's an honor and a privilege to sit up here with the people that I was knocking doors for months in the wind, in the rain, in 100-degree heat, and to be sworn in by the town justice who was there through it all, and appointing Councilwoman Mary Bingham as well, who first toured me around this building. So it's a very moving night, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for Monroe. So with that, I'm going to make a motion to pause the Town of Monroe reorganizational meeting. And does it have to be two joint, can it be a joint motion, Darius, or can it be two? Oh, actually, sorry, I want to make a motion first to appoint counsel for the Town of Monroe as Harris Beach, and make a motion that, actually, can you make the motion that the supervisor is authorized to sign the retainer agreement as up?
Yes, I would like to make a motion that the supervisor is authorized to sign the retainer agreement for Harris Beach, Martha.
I need a second.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Thank you, so moved.
Sorry, who seconded that?
Mary.
I did.
Mary, thank you. And now I'm going to make a motion to pause the Monroe Town Board reorganizational meeting and open the special joint meeting with the town of Palm Tree regarding Orange County's District Number 1, the legislative vacancy.
I second.
Thank you. Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Okay, so we've now opened a special joint meeting between the boards of the town of Palm Tree and the town of Monroe for the purposes of filling the vacancy in the offices of First Legislative District in the Orange County Legislature. Catherine Benelli has stepped down, leaving a vacancy. So I want to do a call to order. Let's see. Do roll call? So, I'm sorry, Darius, do we have to do a motion to make me chair and then I take roll call, or is it?
We can do it that way. The town board is here of Palm Tree, right? We should take, you guys want to vote to open the public hearing also first on your side. Do one of you want to make the motion and then second it, and then we can open the hearing, and then you can be appointed the chairperson by the whole, both boards?
I
Yes.
make the motion. Okay.
The motion?
Councilman Reisman, Councilman Landau.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Now you can take a motion by both boards for you to be the chairperson of the special meeting.
Make a motion that Supervisor Richardson host the joint meeting for the public hearing regarding the Legislative District Number 1.
Seconded.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarella, aye.
Mesa.
Yeah, and members of the town board of Town of Palm Tree, do you, all in favor?
Yes.
Okay. So you're elected the chairperson.
Thank you. So I want to recognize that the Monroe Town Clerk presented proof of notice of the special meeting as required by law, and we're going to proceed with the meeting. So I will take roll of the special joint meeting. So for the town of Palm Tree, we have Supervisor Abe Weeder,
Yes.
Councilman Moses Goldstein, Councilman Sam Landau, Councilman Jacob Reisman.
Yes.
We also have the town clerk, Gedalia Zegedin.
Yes.
So for the town of Monroe, I'm present, Supervisor Maureen Richardson. We have Councilperson Beth Stevens. We have Councilperson Luis Rivera. We have Councilperson Sal Scancarello, and we have a bonus, Councilwoman Mary Bingham. So we've already done the motion for permanent chair. So now I want to nominate Valerie Bitzer as the clerk for the meeting.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarella, aye.
The town of Palm Tree, all in favor?
All in favor? Aye.
Unanimous.
And I would like to make a motion that Gedalia Zegedin of the town of Palm Tree be nominated as secretary to perform all necessary functions of the January 5th special joint meeting of the town of Palm Tree and the town of Monroe, and to transmit all necessary notices to the appropriate Orange County officials.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarella, aye.
All in favor? Aye.
Thank you. So now we're on to allocation of weighted votes. Let's see. So I'm going to make a motion that in accordance with Section 2.04 of the Orange County Charter entitled County Legislature Vacancy, Appointment of Successor, the weighted votes be allocated consistent with the population information as provided by the Orange County Planning Department as follows. So the town of Palm Tree has 19,073 votes to be divided equally among each of the 4 members of the town board. 5, yeah?
We have a vacancy. One member passed away.
Oh, okay, 4 members. Okay, thank you. So that is 4,768.25 votes per member. So the town of Monroe has 17 votes, and we have a surprise 5th board member, so let me divide that. That's 3.4 votes per member of the town board of Monroe.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Aye. All in favor?
So the motion carried. And now on to the selection of candidate. I'll entertain a nomination to fill the vacancy in the office of the First Legislative District in the Orange County Legislature. Would someone like to make the motion for a candidate?
All in favor?
No.
The Town Board of Town of Palm Tree has nominated Matt Turnbull to be the member to fill the vacancy, and we're going to have a vote by the town board.
Who would like to make the motion on the town board?
Second.
Okay. Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Aye. All in favor? Aye.
So carried.
Sorry, can I just get the names of who made the motions from Palm Tree, please? Okay.
So Clerk Bitzer is tallying the votes in favor of appointing Matt Turnbull to fill the vacancy in the office of the First Legislative District in the Orange County Legislature, and she will announce the final count at
That number change?
it has, because there are, well, no, the total vote should be the same.
1,090?
Yes. So I'd like to formally recognize Mr. Turnbull as the new legislator for the First Legislative District of the Orange County Legislature. And would you like an opportunity to address the audience?
I'm returning to the legislature after about 10 years. And I'm dressed the way I am because I'm recovering from an illness. Last Wednesday, I was in the emergency room at Garnett, and boy, was it crowded, waiting to be seen. And while I'm sitting there, I had a high temperature, headaches, and I started to get dizzy, and I started to get nauseous. I felt like I was going to pass out, and my cardiology nurse wife, who was sitting next to me, started talking to me, and she saw that I was just going to pass out, and she went and called the doctor, and it came and got me and had to lift me into a chair and wheel me into the emergency room. And they worked on me, and I came back, and my wife was so nervous. She was so upset. She says, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" I said, "Did you think I was going to wait on that line?" So I have special skills to bring to the legislature. I want to thank Adalia for having me appointed. And all I can say is I'm going to do the best I can.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the special joint meeting of the town of Monroe and the town of Palm Tree, and thank you everyone for coming.
Second.
At the time?
At 7:28 p.m.
Okay.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Oh, actually, you guys have to vote. I'm so sorry.
Make motion.
I just assumed. We're all in agreement tonight, so I just assumed.
Aye.
So moved. Okay, thank you, everyone. That concludes the special joint meeting. With that, I'm going to make a motion to resume the reorganizational meeting of the town of Monroe.
Second.
Stevens seconded. Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Val, do you want a special 5-minute recess
Up to you.
to have others sign?
That's fine.
I'm going to make a motion for a 5-minute recess as everyone who attended the swearing-in ceremony can filter out, and those appointed members of the audience can sign the book with Valerie.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
5 minutes.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye. What are we taking, 5?
Sometimes you get the zoning board and planning boards, they try to do it, or even like two towns, like planning boards. when
I've
there's a
never
big
seen,
development.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, it's weird. Once they had
So Maureen,
there was a
rehearsing
development,
this at all?
college,
To the mic.
both two villages, and the one village was like impossible, and they were like, let's do a joint, we'll both be joint lead agency. I'm like, guys, this is gonna take 5 years for you,
Yeah.
getting everyone together, and they scrapped their plans in the other municipality. They're like, all right, we'll do it in a year and a half instead of 3 years.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think more cheerleaders for you guys that are happy. That's probably pretty much the crowd. I think the bad meetings are over. Good for me.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for coming. Oh, you're not leaving. All right.
Oh, agenda.
Got everyone to sign the book?
All accepted.
Oh, go figure.
That is pretty fun.
I'm trying to get to the,
Nate, is that where you're starting?
oh, you have a printout.
Yeah.
See,
eight.
but I need this and I need, the motions in front of me. Oh, extra top sheet of you. Oh, thank you. Duh.
One from,
Okay, with that, I'm going to make a motion to return from recess at 7:37 PM, re-enter the reorganizational meeting for the town of Monroe.
Ingham will second. Can we have a little quiet? We're going to start the meeting again. Thank you.
I'm going to make a, oh, sorry. That's my job now. Call the question.
Sarah, aye.
Ingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Ancarello, aye.
So moved. And we are going to go into the officers appointed by the town board. So 8.1 is Registrar of Vital Statistics. I'm going to make a motion that the town board appoints Valerie Bitzer as Registrar of Vital Statistics, coterminous with the term of Office of Town Clerk, according to Public Health Law 4121 and 4123.
Stevens will second.
What's her end date?
It's coterminous with her term of Town Clerk. So, yes, so to be 7. So we had a second from Stevens. Call the question.
Vera, aye.
Ingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Ancarello, aye.
So moved. 8.2 is the appointment of Deputy Registrar. I'm going to make a motion that the Town of Monroe appoints Patricia Cash as Deputy Registrar, term to expire December 31st, 2026.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Vera, aye.
Ingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Ancarello, aye.
So moved. For Sub-Registrar, I make a motion that the Town Board of the Town of Monroe appoints Barbara Singer as Sub-Registrar, term to expire December 31st, 2026.
Second.
Call the question.
Vera, aye.
Ingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For town marriage officer, I'm going to make a motion that the town of Monroe approves the town clerk Valerie Bitzer as town marriage officer pursuant to the provisions of the domestic relations law, term to expire 12/31/26.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For tax collector, I make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe hereby appoints Valerie Bitzer as tax collector, term to expire 12/31/26.
Rivera, second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. First deputy tax collector, make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe appoints Patricia Cash as first deputy tax collector, term to expire 12/31/26.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For second deputy tax collector, make a motion that the town board appoints Barbara Singer as second deputy tax collector, term to expire 12/31/26.
Hingham to second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For tax collectors 2025 liability certificate, I make a motion that the town of Monroe Town Board approves for the supervisor and town council members to sign the certificate of liability insurance for the tax collector, which is to be filed in the Department of Finance in Orange County. The 26 to 27 term certificate of insurance can be issued after 1/29/26. Renewal term has been bound with NYMER.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For water administrator, I'm going to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe makes a motion to appoint John Mulligan as water administrator with a stipend of $8,700, term to expire 12/31/26.
Hingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Town engineer, make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe hereby appoints MHE as town engineer, term to expire 12/31/26.
Hingham to second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. So, officers appointed by the supervisor. For secretary to the supervisor, I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe hereby appoints Stephen Mahano as secretary to the supervisor. And, well, let's do that. Someone give me a second for that motion.
Rivera, second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. And I'd like to make a motion to allocate $57,300 to the secretary to the supervisor salary position.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe appoints Jim Nelson as town historian.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Let's see. Town engineer, acting supervisor, I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe appoints Mary Bingham as acting supervisor.
Rivera. Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
I'm going to abstain since I'm voting for myself.
I'm going to vote no. Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Okay,
By the way,
officers.
can I just say something?
Sure.
Mary, I just want to congratulate you on that.
Yes, congratulations, Mary. Let's see, for deputy clerk, we would like to make a motion to appoint Ash as the first deputy town clerk, term to expire 12/31/27. And the terms of office shall be coterminous with the term of office of town clerk.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
For second deputy town clerk, I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe hereby appoints Barbara Singer as second deputy town clerk, term to expire 12/31/27. Terms of office shall be coterminous with the term of office of town clerk.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. So officers appointed by the superintendent of highways. So for coordinator number 1, I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe appoints Tor Mitbo as coordinator 1 with a stipend of $6,200 a year and is subject to change based on the forthcoming update of the IBEW union agreement. So the term is to expire 12/31/2020.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Let's see. So for coordinator number 2, be it resolved that, or I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe made a motion to appoint Robert Marsh as coordinator number 2 with a stipend of $6,200 a year, also subject to change based on the forthcoming update of the IBEW union agreement, term to expire 12/31/26.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Deputy Highway Superintendent. Town Board of the Town of Monroe appoints, would you like to say that for me?
Jerry Fraioli.
Thank you. As Deputy Highway Superintendent with a stipend of $6,500 a year, which is subject to change based on the forthcoming update of the IBEW union agreement, term to expire on 12/31/2026.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For Planning Board Chairperson, I'd like to make the motion that the Town Board of the Town of Monroe appoints Bonnie Franson as Planning Board Chairperson, term to expire 12/31/26.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. For Planning Board Member, I'd like to make the motion that the Town Board of the Town of Monroe hereby appoints Curtis Kimbrell as Planning Board Member, slot number 3, term to expire 12/31/30.
Rivera was second.
I really wanted that second.
Sorry. I'll fight you for that second.
Okay. Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Can we just go back? What was his term, the end date for his?
Slot number 3, term to expire 12/31/30.
Thank you.
Could I just get the spelling of the last name, please?
Go ahead.
Kimbrell.
So we have 2 vacancies on the planning board for alternate number 1 and alternate number 2, and I'm going to make a motion to table those alternate positions to be filled by interest by the public. So if you have any interest in serving on the planning board as an alternate, please email Valerie. What is your email?
It's Valerie, Valerie, at townofmonroeny.gov.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion.
Rivera was second.
Bingham, aye.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved.
Sorry, who made those motions, please?
I made the motion, Mary seconded.
Thank you.
Lois, could you close that door for me? Thank you. I'd like to make the motion that for planning board attorney, that the town board of the town of Monroe appoints the firm of Ashley and Tori Law, PLLC, to continue as planning board attorney.
Will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
Zoning Board of Appeals, appointments by town board. So we have Zoning Board of Appeals members. Be it resolved, or I'd like to make the motion that the town board of the town of Monroe hereby appoints Francis Chip Pasiglione as Zoning Board of Appeals member. Slot number 2, term to expire 12/31/2030.
Rivera was second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
Chairperson.
Get to the mic.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Francis Pasiglione as Zoning Board of Appeals chairperson to continue serving, term to expire 12/31/26.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved. And we have 2 alternate positions on the zoning board. So again, I'd like the public to express interest and fill those vacancies. I'm going to make a motion to table that, and anyone interested, please email our clerk with your
Bingham will
resume.
second the vacancies.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
I'm also going to make a motion to table the Zoning Board of Appeals attorney appointment.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved. Make a motion to table the Board of Ethics appointed by the town board. We're not legally in compliance with town employee members, and we also are not legally in compliance with council for the ethics board yet, as of yet. So I'd like to make a motion to table these appointments until that's possible.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved. Okay, so we have Conservation Advisory Council appointments by the town board. So slot number 7 was vacated, and I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe appoint Charlie Pakula as Conservation Advisory Council member, slot number 7, term to expire 12/31/2027.
I will second, or go ahead, Mary.
You got it.
You got this
Call
one.
the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So
Does he even have time to do all this?
he was in my office today.
Is he here?
I don't think so. He's busy off doing something. Let's see. So are we, Valerie? They're all slot.
All said. They all,
So slot number 7, so first you appointed Charlie
Yes.
as a member. Now, if you're appointing, you have to appoint somebody as chairperson.
I think we are going to make a motion to appoint Tom Lawrence as chairperson of the Conservation Commission as the town board of Town Monroe.
I'll second.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
I can just interrupt for a second. So you appointed Tom Lawrence as chairperson?
Yes.
Since his term expired in 2025, I think you need to,
Oh, reappoint.
I think you need to
Okay.
appoint him first as a member, and then
I'm
you can appoint him as chairperson.
Clicking into all of them, and all of them are saying slot number 7, so I didn't realize I had to reappoint. So we'd like to make a motion to appoint Tom to his existing seat. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
And just to edit that motion, so we're reappointing Tom Lawrence to his term to expire 12/31/2027. His slot is number 6. Do I need to get another second, or that serves us? We're good. Okay, then I recall the motion to appoint Tom Lawrence as chairperson of the Conservation Advisory Council. Second.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
Thank you. Or a tab on the program, so I'm just going to borrow Mary's papers. So I'd like to make a motion to reappoint Nina Petito to her slot as Conservation Advisory Council. Let's see, slot number 3, term to expire.
Um, 2027.
12/31. I'd like to make a motion to...
You have a second?
Oh, sorry.
Bingham to second for
Second.
Nina Petito.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
I'd like to make a motion to reappoint Conservation Advisory Council member Fred Schuper to slot number 4, term to expire 12/31/2027.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved. And I'd like to make a motion to reappoint Donna McMahon to her slot,
Number 5.
slot number 5, and it is also 12/31/2027. Thank you. I need a second.
I'll
Will
second.
second.
I'm going to say,
Second.
just say Sal. Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Yes. Did we get everyone?
No, I don't think we did.
I thought she's, does she need a reappointment?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I think everyone else is, just reaffirm, should I reaffirm their membership, Valerie, or everyone's good?
Good until 12/31/26. Do we need to reaffirm that date? No, okay.
Okay, so Climate Smart Community Coordinator, I'm going to make a motion to table that with interest from the public. So if anyone is interested in being the coordinator for the town's Climate Smart Community, please email myself or the clerk, and I'm going to make a motion to table this appointment.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Cancarello, aye.
So moved. I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe hereby appoints Peter DeVito to the Monroe Joint Park Commission, slot number 3, term to expire 12/31/2030.
Second.
Call the
I can just
question?
interrupt a second?
Yeah.
It was my understanding that Smith Clove Park, although it says appointments by the town board, it was my impression that it's the park commission's appointment.
I did not think that. I mean, I was asked. I think that the town and the village each get to appoint members, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Val's question is about being chair at Smith Clove Park, but we have it on the org.
So we are appointing a member, and then I believe they can elect their chairperson. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay, so maybe I'm getting the two confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 agenda items. One is asking for an appointment to the Smith Clove Park Commission, which I believe, how many members are there of Smith Clove Park in total?
5.
I don't know what the rules are in terms of the fact that it's jointly appointed by the village and town.
What I have before me, it says Chris Sullivan to the joint.
This
Monroe
is
Joint.
from an old, he was there,
Oh,
yeah.
So his term is expiring. I think it makes sense that we can reappoint him, and then what you were discussing before, that they vote who their chairperson is.
Yeah.
And if we need to bring
If
it,
there's a problem, we'll revisit it,
Yeah.
but that's our appointment. If it's our decision, that's what we've decided, and if there's a problem, they can contact us.
So what is Peter's last name? I'm sorry.
DeVito.
DeVito?
DeVito.
Thank you.
Okay, so Board of Assessment appointment, we have a, I would also like to tape,
We have a second on that, on Peter?
I think we,
yeah, I second it.
Thank you.
so slot number 3 with a term to expire in 2030 is open, so I'd like to, again, solicit interest from the public. If you'd like to be on the Board of Assessment review for the town of Monroe, please reach out to us. Until that time, I'm going to make a motion to table this appointment.
Stevens will second.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye?
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Supervisor Richardson. Jumping back to the Smith Clove Park Commission as far as chairperson, are we not voting anything on that?
You brought up a good point that I don't know that it's within the town's authority to appoint the chairperson. I'd like to make a motion to table the Smith Clove Park Commission chairperson appointment.
Rivera will second.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye?
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
So moved. So we have Muna Commission appointments. I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe appoint Mary Bingham to the Muna Commission, term to expire 12/31/2027? 12/31/2026.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
I'll abstain.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
So moved. Who were we thinking for the? Okay. I'm going to make a motion to appoint, let's see, hold on. Motion to appoint Rick Cologne on behalf of the town board of the town of Monroe to the Muna Commission, term to expire 12/31/2026.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved.
Rick is back, huh?
And then I'd like to make a motion on behalf of the town board of the town of Monroe that Mary Bingham be the chair of Muna Commission, term to expire also 12/31/2026.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham abstains.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. All hail Queen Mary, Queen of the Water Districts. Have the official undertaking by town office. Okay, so I'm going to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe approves the individual undertakings of the supervisor, town of Monroe clerk, tax collector, town justice, superintendent of highways, be dispensed with, and the blanket undertaking provided by Emery and Webb be filed in the Orange County Clerk's office in lieu thereof, referencing town law, section 25, resolution to procure a blanket undertaking from a duly authorized corporate surety, whereas the Monroe Town Board has reviewed the blanket undertaking provided by Emery and Webb as of January 1st, 2025, and finds it sufficient in form, manner of execution, and sufficiency of surety pursuant to Public Officers Law, Section 11, subsection 2.
Hingham, second for discussion. I think this only applies to officials who might be responsible for taking in money. Is that correct? Or?
Supervisor, town clerk, collector, receiver of taxes, so it's set forth in Article 25 of the town law, Article 3, the people that need it. And I think superintendent of highways also, so there's a list there.
So should I modify the motion to make it provisional at the acceptance of the town attorney to verify that those are the people
It's
who
a
need it?
supervisor, I'll just list it if you want me to,
Yes,
Madam
please.
Supervisor.
Thank you.
Supervisor, town clerk, collector, receiver of taxes and assessments, town justice, constable, town superintendent of highways, and any such other officers and employees as a town board may require.
So that's identical to, so we're all set. So, Mary seconded. I'd like to call the question unless there's further discussion.
Rivera, aye.
Thank you.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. So per diem meal allowance for travel and official business. Let's see. So be it resolved that the town of Monroe, the town board of the town of Monroe approves to provide a per diem meal allowance as reflected in the town handbook in lieu of the payment of actual and necessary meal allowance. Receipts shall be received for food expenses. So per diem meal allowance for travel and official business, whereas general municipal law, section 77B, has been revised and the town may now provide its officers and employees with reasonable per diem allowance for meals in conjunction with travel and official business, taking into account the cost of living and locality, and subject to a maximum equal to the standard meal allowance for business-related travel prescribed for federal income tax purposes. So we are setting the per diem allowance outlined below. Can I just make a motion to authorize based on the document in front?
Second for discussion. I want to be clear that outside New York City, it's $8 for breakfast and $34 for lunch. And within New York City, it's $8 for breakfast and $42 for lunch. Dinner is also $42, and going back to outside New York City for dinner, also $34, just so that those dollar amounts are noted.
Still get a bagel coffee for $8? It's a good question, right?
require all town employees to go to the bodega. Who seconded? Mary. So unless there's further discussion, I'd like to call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So I'd like to make the motion that the town board of the town of Monroe shall conduct itself according to Robert's Rules of Order, latest edition, to the extent that Robert's rules are consistent with the town law of the state of New York and the town of Monroe's meeting rules adopted February 27th, 2017. So we have the rules of procedure referencing town law section 63, the town of Monroe town meeting rules adopted February 27th, 2017, until the new board can revisit the rules of conduct. We will be enacting the existing conduct meeting rules. Can I get a second?
Second.
Call a question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So, open meetings law requirements. So, the town board of the town of Monroe shall convene for regular meetings on the following dates: January 5th, 2026, January 20th, 2026, February 2nd, February 17th, March 2nd, March 16th, April 6th, April 20th, May 4th, May 18th, July 13th, August 3rd, September 8th, October 5th, October 19th, November 5th, November 6th, and December 5th, all of 2026. And I'd like to include in the motion that all town board meetings shall be held at the Town of Monroe Town Hall, located at 1465 Orange Turnpike in Monroe, New York, and all meetings shall begin at 7 p.m. unless noticed for a different time.
Will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Special meeting. I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe designates public locations for special meeting notices. They shall be the bulletin board of the town hall at 1465 Orange Turnpike, Monroe, New York, and all special meetings will have their requirements set forth in section 62 of the town law of the state of New York. The supervisor of the town may, and upon written request of 2 members of the town board, within 10 days, call a special meeting of the town board by giving at least 2 days' notice in writing to members of the board of the town when and the place where the meeting is to be held. The requirements for public notice of a special meeting are set forth in section 104 of the Public Officers Law of the state of New York, and public notice of every special meeting shall be given to the extent practicable to the news media and shall be conspicuously posted in one or more designated public locations at a reasonable time prior thereto.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Special meetings, fee schedule. Town board of the town. Town of Monroe fee schedule effective 1.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Let's see. All that town board of the town of Monroe approves the official newspapers of the Monroe Town Board as the Times Herald Record and the Photo News, as well as the Warwick Dispatch.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Let's see. Official depositories. So I'd like to make the motion Town Board of the Town of Monroe designates the official depositories of the Monroe Town Board as M&T Bank and Webster Bank.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Miller, aye.
Tatum, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankerello, aye.
So moved. Petty cash fund. Approves that the tax collector is authorized to maintain a petty cash fund not to exceed $500.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankerello, aye.
Beth, did you second? Yes.
She did.
So purchase authorization for the highway superintendent. We have a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe approves the superintendent of highways to purchase equipment, tools, and implements during the 2026 year without prior approval of the town board in an amount not to exceed $5,000.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Miller, aye.
Tatum, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankerello, aye.
Accounting and financial report. I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe engage the services of a certified public accountant or someone equivalent with expertise to make an annual audit of the town of Monroe and town court system to be completed within 90 days after the close of the fiscal year pursuant to town law section 62(1) and section 123. Be it further resolved that the supervisor shall submit, actually, should I be reading this, or is?
What do you submitted? I didn't see.
It's saying that the supervisor shall submit to the town clerk within 120 days and the close of the fiscal year a copy of the annual financial report to the state comptroller, and the town clerks shall cause a summary of such report or notice that a copy of such report is on file and available for inspection or copying to be published within 10 days in the official town newspaper pursuant to town law, section 29, 10-A. Safe for me to make the motion, or should it be
Sure.
on my behalf? Okay. I need a second.
Stevens will second.
Thank you. Call the question.
Miller, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankerello, aye.
So I'd like to make the motion that the town board of the town of Monroe imposes a charge of $20 on each check tendered as payment and returned for insufficient funds according to general municipal law, section 85.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankerello, aye.
So, positive funds. Be it resolved that the town board of the town of Monroe approves the immediate deposit of funds by the tax collector of all tax collections in interest-bearing accounts as temporary investment measure.
Stevens will second.
Miller, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Aye.
Stankerello, aye.
Town of Monroe holiday calendar. A motion to as shown. Second.
I'll second.
Miller, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankerello, aye.
So we have mileage reimbursement allowance. We're approving this at a rate of,
5, you gave me.
thank you. I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe approve section 1, that the town board shall approve such employees at IRS approved rate. Currently, that rate is 72.5 cents per mile. And section 2, that the town board shall approve reimbursement to such town officers at the IRS approved rate for mileage reimbursement outside of the town of Monroe. Currently, that rate is 72.5 cents per mile. Section 3, that this resolution shall take effect immediately. Do you want to do a second for discussion and talk about the policy change?
Second for discussion. In the past, there has been some issue with I'm going to say, loopholes in the law. So we will be looking into that to make sure that every mileage is actually going to or from a official approved town board meeting, seminar, or official function,
Trainings,
training.
valid and non-political uses for the taxpayers' dollar. So I will call the question unless there's further discussion.
So to, me to the,
Yes, all valid
Employees can do that, yes.
uses of the mileage reimbursement allowance. Call the question.
or aye?
Bingham, aye?
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
So moved. Before we roll into the public hearings for tonight, would like to make a motion to retain Helen Knickerbocker as a finance consultant at a rate of $45 an hour. Helen has been generous enough to come back and assist our bookkeeper, Roberta McBride, when we had a resignation, and one of our employees is also on their honeymoon. So we are all very happy to see Helen and would like to have her back.
Stevens will,
Wonderful motion.
I know. I've never been happier to make a motion.
Stevens will second.
Call the question.
Or aye?
Bingham, aye?
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
Supervisor Richardson, motion,
As a finance consultant at the rate of $45 an hour. Okay, I'd like to make a motion to open the continuation of the public hearing regarding road improvement petition for the Seven Springs Road realignment.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Or aye?
Bingham, aye?
Richardson, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
no public comment.
With that, I'd like to continue this because the new board needs a chance to review these documents and speak with the petitioner on this project. So let's see.
One here representing Seven Springs today?
So I'd like to make a motion to continue this public hearing to January 20th at our regularly scheduled board
Or a
meeting.
second?
Call the question.
Or aye?
Aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
So now we have the acceptance of the December 1st minutes. I'd like to make a motion.
I'll second.
Call the question?
Or abstain?
Bingham, aye?
Oh, yeah. Richardson, aye. Abstain.
Stevens abstain.
Stankarello, aye.
That have passed. Okay, well, we have enough.
That's very interesting.
So moved.
Getting there.
Point
Almost
one.
done. All right, we have new business. We have heavy equipment operator. Bill, is this one your fault? Is this your fault? Okay. So I'd like to make a motion that the town board of the town of Monroe makes a resolution approving Gregory Begendorf, thank you, for the position of heavy equipment operator with a start date of Tuesday, January 6, 2026, at an hourly rate of $36.29 per the IBEW union agreement. Gregory has been pre-approved by Orange County.
Second.
Call the question?
Or aye?
Aye?
Aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
Al, did you second?
Yes.
So, the Hirsch plan, let's see. So I'd like to make a motion that, let's see. What do we have on this? About this earlier, I think it's something simple as she just wants approved, but I don't have language on it. Do you have? What is outlined condition? I mean, pass this to Derek.
They have to pay like parkland?
Basically, like the planning board has already acceptable that MHE has made their recommendations, and they're just looking for a confirmation from the town board as a formality.
Barrow, second.
1 second.
Want to move to the next one? Let me just take a look at the code for a sec.
So I'm going to temporarily table the Hirsch site plan revised. Can I get a motion to second that? Stevens will second. Whatever. Got the second. Call the question.
Aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye. Stevens, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
So I'm going to make a motion that the Town Board of the Town of Monroe approves the Town of Monroe Republican Committee for the following dates for the use of the, what? Oh, that's not on. Starting this one, following dates for the use of the center at Mine Road, Monroe, New York, the third Thursday of each month at 7 p.m. for $25 room rental fee. So the dates they are approved for is January 14th, February 19th, March 19th, April 16th, May 21st, June 18th, July 16th, August 20th, September 17th, October 15th, November 19th, December 17th, all of 2026. And the last 9 months will be approved once a new certificate of insurance is provided.
I'll second that.
So we're only approving January through March at this time.
Correct.
And Sal seconded.
Discussion?
Yes.
We don't have a senior director right now. I think we should table it since there's nobody that I think would be in charge to verify that the facilities are being used correctly.
That they,
I don't know about the keys and all that stuff, too.
My office signs out the keys.
I think it's fine.
There's no eating at the,
Right, just to make sure that the tables or whatever are using back or the way they're supposed.
And this is, they're paying for us, this is a fee to
correct.
Correct.
take it. Take whatever we can get.
My kind of guy.
That's our motto at the town of Monroe. All right, call the question.
Their aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Stankarello, aye.
Okay, so do you want me to go back to Eagle View? I don't have language for that either. Valley of Eagle. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna make a Motion, Town Board of the Town of Monroe approves to pay the annual dues for the membership of the Association of Towns of the State of New York in the amount of $17.50. That is $1,750 for the year of 2026.
Second?
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Where are we at? Okay, I will. Town Board of the Town of Monroe, following attendance at the Towns, February 5th, 17th, 6. Deputy? A 1.
Inspector could building inspector could possibly go
I don't
as
know
well?
if you have.
Okay.
I'll make the motion, including the motion rather, that the superintendent of highways, the supervisor of the town board of the town of Monroe, and one additional, 2? They're going to the training, I don't know. I'll say up to 2 additional town board members attend.
It is recommended for newly elected officials to attend.
Okay. Okay, so up to 2 additional council members at this time, and then if anyone else expresses interest, we can revisit this at a subsequent meeting. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Associating any name.
Not right now. I think we have a couple meetings. Need a second.
Second.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson,
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
so moved.
So Supervisor, while you're on that,
Yes.
I need to complete the certificate of designation for that meeting. So you need to, obviously, appoint the voting person, absence of
Delegate and
Mary, are you going?
Oh, you want to go?
I will go if you don't want to go.
Okay, we will
Bethany will
designate
go.
Beth. Okay, motion to designate Beth Stevens. Okay, motion to make me the designated vote at the conference. And
and Beth would be the alternate.
appointing Beth as the alternate vote for the Association of Towns annual conference.
We'll second.
Call the question?
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Okay. Now, Darius, have you?
Yeah, I got one of them definitely, the Eagle View Estates one. Looks like there's a landscape and security required of $14,322. That would be split 8164 and 6158 between the 2 properties. That would have to be approved by the town board for the Eagle View Estates.
I can just make, and
Approving the security in the amount of $14,322 for the landscaping.
I make that motion.
Rivera, second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Hingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved.
Looks like for Hirsch, there's something similar, approving a performance bond in the amount of $11,500 to ensure landscaping for the tree plant.
I make that motion.
Second.
Call the question.
Rivera, aye.
Aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Old business, and now we have public comment. We did it.
No public comment.
Would anybody like to make public comment? You've sat through the whole thing. Okay. Do we need to make a motion to go into
Wait,
executive?
there's one person.
Oh, we got Rick Cologne. Come on up, sir.
First off, I'd like to say congratulations to everyone on the board, and also to say thank you for the town of Monroe, because if it wasn't for everybody in the town voting for you, things would be very different. So thank you, everyone from Monroe. I just want to make what I think is an important point to me. Folks, this is our town. This is our town board. This town runs because we have the support of every one of you. And whatever you can contribute in your time, please get hold of Valerie, send an email, a text, show up on Clean Sweep Day, do what you can to help this board. If this board is successful, we as a town are successful. Okay? This is part of the American dream. This is what it's all about. This is what each and every one of us should be pulling for, rooting for, and working towards every day. Not just us, our children as well. So thank you, board members, for taking the time out of your lives, and I'll support whatever I can and whatever I can do. So help me God. Thank you.
Rick, where'd you get that tie?
Thank you, Rick.
Anyone else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Or until next Monday's meeting. Alrighty, so with that, I'd like to make the motion to adjourn tonight's meeting of January 5th, 2026 at 8:36 p.m.
I'll second.
Call a question. Call a question.
Rivera, aye.
Bingham, aye.
Richardson, aye.
Stevens, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
So moved. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.